I graduated course careers, and now what? So, I recently graduated course careers technology sales program as a SDR and BDR. Um, course careers, I can say, well, let me backtrack. Let me say what drew me to course careers. So, if a lot of you watch Anthony O'Neill, that's how I end up finding course careers and finding out about course careers and their programs. And watching one of the people Anthony was interviewing there and talking about course careers. So for me, I checked it out. I did my research about course careers. I joined course careers in November um, of 2022. So for me, a military veteran, I just recently separated from the military and I wanted to do something different because I've been having a hard time finding um, jobs and find employment. And I'm still getting used to civilian life and being out of the military. So I chose to do course careers because for one, is it wasn't that expensive. It was kind of inexpensive, the course was $400. And I said, what the heck, while I'm sitting here looking for a job and trying to deal with my own things and adapt, to this new life. I wanted to try to go into a new career, into something a lot different than what I was doing in the military. So I finished the course careers program in a month. In a month, and I liked that it was self-paced. Um, you could finish it in 3 months. The course is supposed to last you 3 months. Most people take them 3 months. It took me a month to finish course careers. Um, I finished the final test in around December before Christmas time. I joined course careers with maybe almost end of November. So I studied every day. My every waking moment was studying the material and going through the videos, researching, learning more about sales cycle, sale cadence, CRMs, and getting more in depth, even though the material in course careers really went through it very thoroughly and it was very good. And I like how Troy talked about everything and it was very easy to understand and easy to go onto a website, go and go Google it, go Google the information that he was saying, to go more in depth. What is a CRM? What is sales cadence? What is BANT? And learning all these things, I learned a lot from course careers. But here's the but. I hate that it's in one of the books you don't really use but that you read through course careers. But I am gonna have to say the hardest part after graduating and finishing the course is that I have not found anything yet as a sales rep. Um, I've been applying a lot, very a lot well, since I finished the course and before I even finished it, maybe midway through the course or while I was waiting and going back through the study for my final test, which I recommend anybody to do if you do choose to go the course careers route. And I think it's with anything, everything's gonna take its time. Um, and I did receive my certification from course careers, showing all the things that I've learned from course careers, because I really wanted to get into business after leaving the military. I wanted to learn more about business and being an entrepreneur. But I've also wanted to get into technology, which is I know it's a growing field. And I've been interested in technology a lot, which when I was in the military, which didn't really give me a lot of time to focus on myself, you know. Um, Before I got out, I was deployed. I came back from my second deployment, and so I wanted to go to school, but it was very, very hard for me to go to school because I was active duty which didn't leave me much time to focus on myself and focus on investing in myself, which is something I've always wanted to do. But it was more, I had to focus more on working than my education and me gaining new skills to better help me, you know. So I kind of betted on myself and did the course careers and did that approach because I wanted to go to school for IT. And I've been wanting to go to school for IT for a while. And I've tried a few courses, information technology, a few of those courses, and I finished those courses. But I didn't really have a lot of time to retain a lot of information I was getting and take time to research and do things like that because 24 hours I was a soldier, um, which I loved my part, playing, being in the military and being a non-commissioned officer. Um, I loved being around people, being around the soldiers that I got to meet, but I wanted to do something different. And me going through this course careers, it gave me a drive. I was really driven to finish this course, and my goal was to finish it in a month because I wanted to start looking for employment once I finished, and I wanted to find something, right then and there. But I've came to a standstill. I've been applying to a lot of places since I've finished the course careers um, course. I've had only one interview, which went to a second interview. Um, and they kind of just told me they liked me. I did very well in that they would contact me. I never heard back from them. I contacted them and they just kind of told me they were still trying to decide. And it's been a while since I heard back from them, and I kind of still touch bases with them and see if they're still looking, for a SDR, BDR. I've even applied to the course career partners. I got a lot of rejection emails on those, or some just don't respond back to you, which no is no it's not putting down course careers because I've seen a lot of people that did the course that got jobs like right off the bat because it was uh, a lady there. She got hers working for Zoom Info, which is a very known company, very big company, when it comes to tech. And I kind of reached out to her. Me and her kind of talked a little bit, and I kind of started reaching out to a lot of people that was in my course, which is that I do like about course careers because it kind of give you a plethora of people, to talk to and have to reach out to because you have the domain that they have. They have a domain for the students to talk to and kind of bounce off each other and ask questions if you need help, practice and stuff like that. So, and also teaching how to use LinkedIn. A lot of people don't realize you have to have a LinkedIn, That's the best thing to have. And just show that you are active looking, and reaching out and utilizing how to research and navigate different things on there. Even your profile, your resume, making sure it's professional. So I do say that that's something that I did. Like I also like the education part of it, the books that they give, how to win friends, influence people, spin selling, uh, fanatical prospecting, um, and it's a lot more, and it's a lot of good information that you can use, and everything that Troy gives you, it can be utilized, and a lot of it is easy to understand and even just go through. So it's more of trial and error. Some things you won't get, some things you are gonna get. It's just to go back through, and I think a lot of it is just on the job. Once you are in a position as a SDR or BDR, you get more of the experiences, what you're learning. Also through course careers, you'll get more better at once you start doing it more. And which is what have been run into issues with is basically finding employment and finding internships, because a lot of places I've been seeing, they more want you to have a bachelor's degree, or they just don't reach back out. If they do, a lot of internships that I've applied for, they kind of just say they're not looking anymore, or unfortunately, they moved on with other candidates. So I guess I've been running in those issues with it, but I will not downplay the information I got from it, and I will utilize it in everything I kind of do, even researching. I research things a lot different now, because I've never, before going to Coach Careers, I never utilized LinkedIn the way I did. I had a LinkedIn from the military because they teach us that create a LinkedIn when you're getting out of the Army or any branch, I would hope. But for my side with the Army, when I was getting out, I had already created a LinkedIn and start kind of utilizing a little bit and looking at stuff and kind of connecting, but not as much as I would if I wouldn't have been in Course Careers. So Course Careers is a really good program. I would say that, and it's very inexpensive. But I think it's just kind of on your route that you want to go in your routing, and also where you're located. Because where I'm located, there's not a lot of things here. There's not a lot of jobs here for what I want to do within technology itself. Um, and I'm also open to moving, because I moved after I got in the Army, and then kind of got blindsided when I moved too. So it was kind of like a double-edged sword, I guess. Um, but now I'm been open for relocation, and I kind of can move anywhere, you know, just depending on if I could find a spot, within the training I've gotten from Course Careers, which is very, very good training, very extensive, um, and kind of, you know, even with me still waiting, I still try to continue my research and stay on myself and keep myself sharp about certain questions and things like that. I've probably done over 100 jobs. I've applied for probably well over 100 within the few months. I finished the program. Um, I had that one interview that went really, really well, but not really hearing anything back. I can say it kind of discouraged me a little bit, but I'm still trying to drive and find something in the technology field. So that's really my take on Course Careers, and I know it probably was everywhere because it wasn't just on Course Careers, but I hope to make more videos. And if anybody needs help and wants to know more information about Course Careers, you can email me. I find me on Instagram under Diverse Thoughts. You can email me at cdoug98@gmail.com. My email will probably be at the bottom or somewhere in here. And I will also add my Course Careers affiliate link so you can get half off on the course if you do choose to use Course Careers. And Course Careers isn't the only Texas program there is, but it's one of the inexpensive ones. So I would say kind of think about what you want to do. I know they changed the program. They just changed it. It's a lot of new information that's in there. Because even I had to go back and just catch some of the new things they put in there, even with me having already finished the course and graduated and already certified. But the information is really, really good. It can be utilized. It's very extensive, and it's easy to follow. I would say that, and it's self-paced. So that's another thing I can give to that too. It is self-paced. It's just you just have to take the time. Take the time, and be willing to go through the information, you know, because at the end there is a final exam to show that what you know, and it will show that you went through the information, um, and took your time to understand everything and even did your own research. So if you guys like the video, like, share, subscribe, and I'll be leaving my affiliate code in here somewhere. All right, guys.